Hello guys, welcome to the Savvy Professor, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use predecessors in Smartsheet. Now this is my dummy data here, and take a look at this one here. I have a start date, I have an end date. I have actually inputted them in random. I also have here my duration. This is basically the result of the start date and the end date. Now what I'm going to show you guys is a predecessor. Basically what a predecessor does is to make a task dependent on another task by typing another row's number in its predecessor column. So basically that is what we are going to do. Now let's just go ahead here in task number 2. What we're going to do is click this one here. Now task number 2 is going to be dependent on row number 1, which is our task number 1. Now if we're going to go ahead here, you can see the type. So basically what we are going to do is that after task number 1 finishes, then task number 2 is going to start. So we are going to click this one here, finish to start. So basically task number 1 has to be done first before we can start. And then you can add a lag here. Lag basically is the amount of wait time between the two tasks. So in my case, I'm just going to skip this one and I'm going to click OK. And there you go. I have added here predecessor is going to be number 1. And you can see that the date here has changed. Again, we want task number 1 to be done first before we are going to proceed with task number 2. So that's why instead of October 9 here earlier, now it has changed to October 18 to October 30. Now you can go ahead and click this one here in order to start the others. Say for example row number 3. Row number 3 is going to be dependent on row number 2, for example. And then we can click this one here. So row number 2 has to start in order for us to start also the task number 3. So if we are going to go ahead and click OK, you can see that now they are the same. So they are starting in the same date, however they're ending in a different date, basically because they have a different start and end date. Now if you can see here, it's only 9 days. However, why is it taking about 12 days? Now if you're going to go ahead and click your calendar, you can see that October 21 and 22 is actually a holiday. So that is why it takes until October 30 before the task is being done. Now congratulations everybody, that is how you're going to use predecessors in Smartsheet.